Live once again, coming to you live. Welcome back, guys. Good to see you guys on this Sunday evening. Today it's more of a free Q&A session on Prometheus. We covered Prometheus on Saturday, okay, which was yesterday, and today is more of Q&A. So if this is your first time onto my channel, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel, guys. And those of you who have checked out my old videos, thank you so much. Okay. So welcome back once again, guys. You guys know how we do it. It's informal. Ask any questions that you have about Prometheus. Feel free to ask me. Okay. Feel free to ask me. And if this is your first time onto my channel, welcome. You are at the right place. If you've ever wanted to be a site reliability engineer, here's a place. Okay. You are at the right place. So every week, guys, we cover different topics. We yesterday was week 3. Week 1 was more of an introduction onto the service. Week 2 went more into observability, specifically CloudWatch. And week 3, which was yesterday, we talked about Prometheus and Grafana. Okay. If you're not too sure of what it is, research, read about it, watch that video that I posted yesterday, and it should help out a lot. Okay. So for tonight, it's all about questions, guys. If you have any questions specifically regarding Prometheus and Grafana, feel free to ask. Okay. All right. And while you're doing that, let me check here to see if you guys have any questions. So if you have any questions, of course, which is what this is for, if you do not want to type it on the chat, you can also send me a message, okay, via my email, akuluso40@gmail.com, akuluso40@gmail.com. Okay. And while I'm waiting for you guys to get settled and start, let me see. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me share my screen. I wanted to show you guys that diagram that we went over yesterday. Okay, so you can kind of go through that. Give me 1 second here. Okay, let's share the entire screen. Go to this one right here. And this is what we talked about yesterday, guys. This right here. Okay. Now, I'm not going to repeat what we covered. Just go back and watch that video from yesterday, and pretty much everything is there, okay? And also, I told you guys for practice, you can go online, search about Prometheus and Grafana, read more about it. You can also go to this site right here. Give me 1 second. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me pull this back up for you guys. So you go to Cloud Academy, and this is the lab that I wanted you guys to do. So you just go here and type Prometheus. This might have logged me out because I've been out for a minute. But if it logs me out, I'll go back on. Okay. So you type Prometheus right here. Excuse me. And then it will take you to this page right here. And the one I wanted you guys to do is this. Okay. But you can also do more. So if you want to also work on this one right here, okay, you can also do that. Okay. There's another one, Amazon EKS observability with Prometheus and Grafana. Okay. So these are all labs that you can do to practice and learn more about Prometheus and Grafana, understand how it works, what it does, and be able to learn more. Okay. So it's cloudacademy.com. Check them out. I'm not being sponsored by them, okay? But you can go there and read more, okay? I believe you pay about 39 bucks a month, and you gain access to this, okay? So it has a lot of things. Everything that we're learning pretty much is coming from this site. Okay? All right. Let's see here. So this is what we're talking about, guys. So being an SRE, there's a lot of things that you can actually branch out into, right? So let's say you're applying for jobs and you want to specify or you want to become a subject matter expert in certain tools. So let's say, for example, you're really good at your monitoring tools, like your Cloud Watch, your Prometheus and Grafana, your Nagios. You're good at that, right? guess what? You can become a subject matter expert in those areas. Okay. And then when you go to apply for jobs, look for jobs that are heavy on observability tools. You can also apply for that. So what am I saying pretty much? As you apply for jobs as an SRE to become an SRE for a company, you can also look at other job postings that have anything to do with observability, or if they're heavy on monitoring tools, you can also apply to those. Okay. If you're not too sure of what I'm talking about, please ask, guys. Ask me any question. This is free. This is all where we come here and just ask questions. Okay. Ask me any questions, anything you need to know. I'll be here to answer those questions. Okay. It's very, very informal. Man, I'm having to drink a lot of water today, guys, to hydrate. It's been hot out here. Even at night, it's hot. Like right now, it's 82 degrees. But it's okay. I got the AC on. I got the fan blowing, and I try not to turn on too many lights. So ask me any questions, guys. Any questions? Anything you need to know? Just ask. Let me check my email to see if anybody has any questions. Let's see. Give me a second, guys. Let me see if you guys have any questions. One second, guys. Let's see if you have any questions. All right. So here comes a question. Here comes a question. Let me read this out. Must we learn about Prometheus and Grafana, or could we just learn any monitoring tools? It's nice to know. Once again, every single company is not going to use Prometheus and Grafana, but if they do, it's a plus for you, right? Because you're learning that here in class, and you'll be able to apply that as your job experience. But don't limit yourself to just one monitoring tool. That's why I said, CloudWatch, Prometheus, and Grafana. I know there's a bunch of them out there. There's New Relic, there's Splunk, there's so many of them, but just try not to learn so many of them to where it's occupying your time, because as an SRE, you're doing other things. You're also working on things like scalability. Um, you're doing a lot of automation. You're working a lot on security, as far as keeping the site secure. So there's different sectors, okay, or different areas of SRE that we need to know. So try not to spend too much of your time, unless you just, like I said earlier, you just want to be an SME and monitoring tools. Then you go heavy into those things, okay? But Prometheus and Grafana is good to know. And the good thing is, a lot of these applications function in a similar fashion. Like yesterday, I was explaining to you guys how Prometheus works, right? And I showed you guys this diagram. Give me one second. Let me go back here. I showed you guys this, right? So go and watch that video. I'm not going to repeat everything I said, but a lot of the applications function in a similar fashion. So in general, in software engineering, for most part, for as much as I know, right? For one application to talk to another application, that has to go through some type of API. Okay. Um, if it's an application that needs to perform any kind of function on, let's say, an application that is inside AWS, then it might need like an IAM role. Okay. So in general, it's two things. If it's an application that needs to talk to another application and perform a function inside an AWS account, yes, it's going to need some type of IAM role or permission or policy that will allow it to do that. If it's not that, if it's just one application talking to another application, then yes, there has to be some kind of API. So if you're looking here, as a matter of fact, okay, for Grafana to be able to communicate with Prometheus application, right? It makes an HTTP request, and that request is made through an API. Okay. So feel free to read more about this. Watch that video, okay, and go in here to Cloud Academy and do some of these lives. It's going to help you a lot. Okay, but that's a very, very good question. So Prometheus and Grafana is a good tool to know. And a lot of times when you learn some of these tools, as far as like observability, they tend to function in a similar fashion. Are they all the same? No, but they tend to function in a similar fashion. Okay. But that was a very good question. All right. Ask me questions, guys. Anything that you want to know about Prometheus and Grafana, feel free to ask. Okay. Let me see if there's any other question here. Let's see here. Let me go back over here. And let me see. I believe this question has been asked before, but it's okay. I can answer it again. It's never a problem. Let's go here. What are the job prospects for SREs? It looks very, very good. I showed you guys that LinkedIn page which has tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of companies looking for SREs, right? So tons. I mean, I can't make this up, guys. I cannot make it up. Let me go back to LinkedIn, okay, and let me just show you what I'm talking about as far as like SREs. Just give me 1 second, okay? I'll go right there. Give me 1 second. Let me share my screen here, and let me go to this guy right here. So let's just take this off for a second. Okay, I'm just going to put SRE. So just go back here. Okay, and SRE right there. And there's tons. Okay, these are all jobs. These are all companies looking for SREs. There's tons of jobs, guys. I cannot make this up. This is a perfect time. And that's one of the reasons I started this class, is for people to come in, gain the resources. Okay. If you take the Saturday class, it's absolutely free. You don't pay anything. You do not pay a dime. Okay. You come in, you get the information. I add you to my database. Okay. And then you just start. So don't procrastinate, guys. Look at all this. This is just the first page. Look at all this stuff. Here, look at page 2. Look. Tons of jobs. Tons of jobs. Go to page 3. More jobs. Okay. More jobs. So you can't go wrong, guys. This program is 6 months. It's 6 months. Okay. You come in, you take the class. Okay. You take the class, and after 6 months, you start to look for a job. Okay. This is a perfect time, guys. I mean, like I said, I cannot make this up. You will start the process of interviewing. You are going to get rejected. You're not the only one. Okay, we've all been there, right? But you just persevere. It just takes one company to say yes. Just one. Just think about it. Just one company to say yes, and you got your job, and you have a brand new life, and you can do work from home. A lot of the jobs are work from home. So the benefits of work from home, of course, work-life balance, right? You don't have to worry about driving to some job, dealing with traffic and all this stuff, right? You can multitask, okay? And you're doing this from the privacy of your home. Or as a matter of fact, you can work from anywhere in the world as long as you have internet connection, okay? So you can't go wrong. I mean, I can't make this up. You can't go wrong. And don't listen to what people have to say, like, you need a certification to be an SRE. No, 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 no. And I don't blame a lot of you, because when you're new into IT, you're trying to gather information, you're not quite sure what to do and stuff like that. So the reason I started this class is a roadmap, is a guide to get you to where you're going, okay? Certifications are good. They put you in front of an employer, but it's not a guarantee of a job. So when it comes to IT and software engineering and SRE and DevOps, it's a combination of your soft skill, right? How you communicate, how you present ideas, and also your technical skills. What do you know up here? What is up here? Okay, so all those things count. But that's a very good question. Okay, that's a very good question. Let me see if you guys have some more questions for me. So please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, let me read this question. How would I overcome nervousness in a job interview? Wow, I like this one. How do you overcome nervousness? So there's a couple of things, guys. One thing I do is, go in front of a mirror and practice. Just stand in front of a mirror, read some questions, and answer. Okay. So I want you to build your confidence, guys, because that also matters. It also matters. So you should see me when I'm talking. I talk with confidence, even when I'm not too sure of what I'm saying, but I still speak with confidence, and that's what the prospective employers want out there. They know that you're not going to know every single thing that needs to be known, but you need to talk like a leader, like you got this, like you own this. Okay. So coming to this class, we also work on things like that. I work on soft skills with a lot of people, not just people that are SREs. I work with a lot of people that are cloud solutions architects, DevOps engineers, SRE. So coming to this class, that's where we learn all these things. That's where we learn how to tell our story. Remember, I always tell you this, right? Your resume is your story. Your resume is your story. That's what the prospective employer sees. That's what they read. And they're pretty much trying to match up what they see on paper and the person that they're talking to. Okay. So your resume matters. Your profile, what you have on LinkedIn, your profile as far as like when we're doing a video call. So make sure you don't have anything behind you or around you that is distracting. Okay. So a nice little frame in the back and something motivational is good. Okay. So all those things matter. It's first impression and it really counts. Okay. So please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Now, once again, if you do not want to type the question here in the chat, that's fine. I'll be reading the questions from my email. Okay. And while I sip on this. So let me read another question. Let me see. Let me see if you guys have some more questions. Let's see here. Okay, it says here, how do I get over barriers? Like, let's see, let me see what they mean by barriers. Okay, I tend to talk with an accent, and sometimes it's hard for the interviewer to understand what I'm saying. Okay, never a problem at all, guys. We can work on that. That's also part of soft skills. Okay, so when you come into class, I'm going to walk you through soft skills, how to talk to a prospective employer, how to explain yourself, how to pronounce certain words. Um, well, my background, of course, I've told you guys in previous videos. Okay, so my background is this, right? Born in America, I spent half of my life in Africa, right? And then I came back, at a certain point. I came back to the United States when I was 18 years old. And then I went to high school, and then I went to college, and that's where I got all these degrees, the associate's degree, the bachelor's degree, the master's degree, all those degrees, right? Cool. So guess what, guys? When I came back from Africa, of course, I had to relearn a lot of things, how to pronounce certain words like water. I used to say water, what else? Like we say server, right? In engineering, we say server. I used to say sava, but it's okay. I mean, it's quite okay. It's just a relearning process. It's not a barrier. As a matter of fact, I don't sound like this all the time, right? I sound like this right now because I'm talking to a wider range, a bigger audience. I'm speaking to the world. And when I'm speaking to the world, I want to be understood the first time. I don't want that barrier. So we can all relearn all those things. So the way we talk depends on the audience. Okay. So I don't sound like this all the time. Okay. But I sound like this now because it's part of my soft skills. If I'm going to explain things to you in engineering or just a conversation, especially at the job, the same thing. You'll be talking to people that are technical, but you also talk to people that are not technical. So you have to be understood. You don't want anything to be a barrier. So I see, honestly, I see where you're coming from, and we can work on those things. No big deal. Okay. No big deal at all. All right. Let me read another question. Let me see here. It says here, Uchenna, I don't have a college degree, and how would I become it? How would I work as an SRE if I don't have a college degree? Oh, it's absolutely very possible. It's very, very possible. It's not what you think, guys. Like once again, It's a combination of your soft skills and your technical skills. I know a guy that only has a GED and he's a network engineer. Okay. So having a college degree is also not a guarantee of getting a job in IT. I've said this before. You see people out there that have computer science degrees, management information science system degrees, um, project management degrees, don't have a job. Okay. Now, once again, when I went to college, I did not go to college for MIS, project management, CIS. I went to school and I studied business finance. Okay. I got a bachelor's degree in business finance. I got a master's degree in business. Okay. And guess what? Right now, I'm working as a site reliability engineer. So, a lot of us guys, the route to get you there might be a conventional route or a non traditional conventional route, like myself, So, just because you didn't study a certain thing in college or you don't have a college degree, it doesn't mean you're not going to get a job in IT. Okay, so I am a testimony to that. I have degrees, I don't have certifications. Okay, so now I'm not saying go to school and get the degrees so you can get the job. Now, once again, getting the degrees is not a guarantee of getting a job in IT. I have to be very honest. You can ask other engineers out there. Okay, so it's a combination of things, and that's why I want you guys to come into this class. Okay, open up your laptop. Okay, open up your mindset. Come in here and learn. Okay, it's on Saturdays, guys. It's absolutely free. Free, free, free. Just come in, take the class, learn. This is week 3. Next week is going to be week 4. Okay, so we'll keep on covering different topics. Please like, share, subscribe as I sip on this, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Oh, I have so many funny stories, guys, of when I used to do when I used to take interviews. Oh, those questions come from all over the place. I had one interview ask me like, so why? I mean, you've worked in healthcare for so long. Why are you switching to in software engineering? So once again, guys, a lot of you out there who have not done this before, and on your resume it says you did some of the job and now you're doing engineering, tell the story. Tell them why you're switching. For me, I always felt like I can do more. Okay, that's my answer. That's what I tell the employer. And with my background, with my degrees, like I told you guys earlier, I have a bachelor's degree, I have a master's degree, I have associates. I felt like I could do more and I needed to add a layer of technology to everything I was doing. And so that's why I made the pivot. So the next question they ask is, when did you make the pivot? Tell them when you made the pivot. Another question they tend to ask is, how did you learn all the stuff you know? I mean, like they ask me that all the time. Like, how did you learn all this stuff in such a short period of time? Like, how did you do it? Tell them how you did it. It could be for you, it could be boot camps, it could be classes, it could be like you're self taught. There's a lot of people that are self taught out there. Okay. So tell the story. Your resume is your story. Your resume is your story. And when you talk, guys, I want you to talk with confidence, regardless if you have an accent or whatever it is. I want you to speak with confidence. Own it. Like, have control. Show leadership. That's what we do in this class, guys. We come in here, we learn. By the time you get out of here in 6 months, oh, that brain is just, whew. You guys see how bald I am? A lot of knowledge flying into this head, guys. And that's one thing you have to know as an engineer. It's lifetime learning. I'm studying, I'm reading stuff every day, guys. Like tonight, when I get out of this, I'm gonna read something. Yesterday, I was reading something. So that's just the way, guys. If you want to stay relevant in this industry, you have to stay knowledgeable. You know, study that you find yourself approved. I'm telling you guys, study that you find yourself approved. If you want to find yourself approved in the world of software engineering, You have to stay versed. You have to make sure you know the knowledge. Speak to other friends that are in software engineering, and just keep learning. All right, I went kind of long with that one, guys. Ask me any questions, guys. Ask me anything. Once again, I'll try to bring this to you guys every evening. Just Q&A. Ask any questions about the topics, okay? If you're kind of curious, you're kind of dabbling into this, you're not quite sure, you want to take it, but you're kind of thinking about it, just ask me any questions, okay? All right, let's see if we have any other questions, guys. Let me go here and see if anybody has any more questions. If not, we'll just wrap it up for tonight, okay? And we'll continue tomorrow. We'll keep having fun tomorrow, okay? I think this question came up before, if you watch some of my other videos, but I'll just answer, okay? So it says here, Uchenna, are you worried about the recent tech layoffs? Yeah, there've been tech layoffs. Am I worried? No. I'm aware of the tech layoffs. Okay. A lot of big companies out there are laying a lot of engineers off. That's true. But once again, it's not every single company. Okay. Remember earlier I showed you guys LinkedIn? Let's go back to LinkedIn real quick. Okay. There's plenty of companies still hiring at the moment. Okay. There's plenty. Let's just get away from this for a second. Let's say I type in DevOps engineering. Let me just go right here. DevOps engineering. Okay. And let's just go for that and look for a job with that one. And once again, there's plenty of DevOps engineering jobs. Okay. There's plenty of SRE jobs, plenty of DevOps engineering jobs. If I type in something like, let's say, sales engineer, I'm just being curious here. Look, guys. I'm just going to type this in. Let's see what you pop. You see? There's plenty of jobs for sales engineering. You guys see all that? Okay. There's plenty. That's just page one. Let's just take this off. Page two, there's more jobs. Okay. And one good thing about LinkedIn is if it finds a job that meets your profile, it will put it right there. You guys see this one? This one says right here, your profile matches this job. You guys see that? So there's plenty. Let me type in another profession. Let me type in something like Scrum Master or something. Just, let me just type this in. Look. Okay. You guys see all this? So there's plenty of jobs, guys. Let me type in one more, okay, and then we'll move on. So I don't want you being apprehensive of the fact that layoffs are going on, okay? There's still plenty of companies out there hiring, okay, and they need IT professionals to do those jobs, okay? So this is product owner, tons, okay? So remember I told you guys in my past videos that this is an employees market. I hope you guys saw that. Here, let me put this back on. Yeah, so LinkedIn, okay? So I told you guys that this is an employees market. What do I mean by that? I'm sure you guys heard in the news about the Great Resignation, how so many people quit their jobs and they're moving on to other jobs, or they're moving on to work from home. So there's plenty of jobs out there, millions, millions. There's so many job offerings out there, and there's actually not enough people to fill those jobs. Okay, so you are at the right place. You've come to the right place. You're going to learn so much in 6 months. You're going to have all these resources, and you will get a job. Okay. Can I guarantee you when you're going to get a job? No, I can't guarantee you that. I can't guarantee you that. If I can do that, then I would have guaranteed myself when I got my job, right? So you getting a job it's on you. Okay. It's on you. But here I'm giving you all the resources you need to be successful. So you can't help but be successful. Okay. So please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel, guys. Can you believe I once had an interview where the lady asked me, she was like, what is an AMI? I mean, I look back now, guys. It's like, wow, I know a little bit more than I knew then, but what is an AMI? I think I kind of gave her the answer, but it was a real vague answer. And then I had one interview where they set up like a Python whiteboard and asked me to reverse a list. Man, I kind of struggle with that, but now I don't struggle with that anymore. Okay. So that's one thing with this, guys. Each day that goes by, you learn more and more. And it just comes with the territory. When you start your job, there's gonna be a lot of things that you're not sure of, then you go and research it. You find out about it and you continue to learn. All right, guys. Good questions, by the way. Good questions. Ask me any questions you have, okay? While I sip on this. So, like I said, this is what we did yesterday. Let me just scroll back to that, and we're about to wrap up anyways. Let me see. 1 second, guys. This is what we did yesterday. This right here. Let's take this off. This is a good tool for observability, okay? So Prometheus and Grafana. So I posted this link yesterday. Let me just post it again in case you guys want to go read about it. You can also go on YouTube and read about it, okay? It's all over the place. Let me post this here in the chat, and you guys can check it out and read it on your own, okay? Let's see here. All right, there it is, and right there, okay? Like, share, subscribe to my channel, guys. This is what we were talking about yesterday, okay? I'll hang on for a few more minutes, and we'll wrap up, okay? So one thing I wanted to remind you guys, do not take rejection personal, whether it's in your personal life, whether it's with your job life, with your boss. See it as a point of growth, okay? See it as a point of growth, okay? There's plenty of jobs out there. Don't take rejection personal. Keep going. Each interview that you do, if you fall short, what I normally do is write down those questions when I'm done. Go research the questions and find out, okay? So you can succeed next time. Let me read you guys some quotes here, and we'll wrap up for today. Let's see. Let me read you guys some quotes. All right, let me read you guys this first one because you guys are asking me about tech layoffs, okay? It says, despite recession fears and hiring freezes, job opportunities remain hot. You guys heard that? Let me repeat. It says, despite recession fears and hiring freezes, job opportunities remain hot for recent grads, okay? Especially those with ideas for innovating out of the labor shortage and supply chain crisis. You guys saw that, right? Let me read you guys something else. Okay, give me just 1 second. Let me scroll up and find something else that I feel we all need to know to stay motivated. Okay, so please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel, guys. Okay, let me just keep finding stuff here that we can read to stay motivated. Okay, all right, so let me read this to you guys. It says here, if you fail, never give up, because fail means first attempt in learning. And is not the end. In fact, end means effort never dies. If you get no as an answer, remember no means next opportunity. Change your mindset. Okay, so that's pretty powerful right there, guys. Those are powerful words. Okay, and someone told me the other day that he said, growth and comfort do not coexist. That's powerful, guys. So if you're gonna grow as a person, just think about it. You have to get out of your comfort zone. You really have to get out of your comfort zone. Okay, and that's what this is. So what are you guys waiting for at this point? That's just what I want to ask. Like, why would you wait till next week or next month or next year? What's the delay? If you're doing a job right now that's paying $10 an hour and you feel like you can do better, you're at the right place. If you're doing a job that pays $25 an hour and you feel like you can do more, you're at the right place. If you're doing a job that pays $40 an hour and you feel like you can do better, you're at the right place. Guess what? If you're doing a job that is paying $50 an hour and you feel like you can do more, you are at the right place. Make the sacrifice now, guys, the short term sacrifice for the long term gain. These jobs are not going away. Work from home is a real thing. As a matter of fact, hashtag work from home. Hashtag work from home is a real thing, guys. It's here to stay. A lot of companies are leaning towards that because they feel like it's not they feel like, but actually workers are actually more productive when they work from home. There's actually a study out there that proves that. Okay, and a lot of companies know that they can save money by having you work from your home. So if you choose this profession, which I don't know why you would not, you get a chance to most likely work from your home. So wherever your home is or anywhere in the world, you get to do that. Okay. All right, guys. So we should be wrapping up in a few minutes. If you guys don't have any more questions, I'm going to post this video on Skype and it's also going to be on YouTube. So you can watch the video anytime, guys, anytime you want. Watch the video. Okay. And for those of you in class, please make good use of your time. Okay. Normally, I give out these assignments, which I call tickets. I give them out on Saturday, which is the day of the actual class. So you have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And by Thursday midnight, it's due. Okay. So make good use of your time. These days fly by very fast. And as we go into the other weeks, we're going to go deeper and deeper and deeper. So try not to fall behind at all. Okay. If you have any questions about anything that you need to learn, just feel free to ask. Let me show you guys the site that we're using real quick. Okay. If this is your first time, let me show you guys the site besides Cloud Academy that we're using to learn a lot of these things. So it's this site right here. Let me go straight to it. It's this site right here. Okay. So let me just scroll up. This one. Okay. And let me copy this URL and post it also on the chat so we can all have it handy. Okay. So let's go back here and give me 1 second, guys. Let's do that one more time. So this is the site. Okay. So let me post the URL for you guys. 1 second. Let's go over here. 1 second. Here we go. All right. And so it's this URL. Okay. So you go there. Check out that. Let me show you guys real quick what we're doing. So yesterday we covered this right here. This one, Prometheus and Grafana. Okay, and this is the homework that you're supposed to be doing. The tickets. We call them tickets. The reason we call them tickets is because when you guys start working out there, you're going to use some kind of project management tool. For example, something like Jira. Okay, so in Jira, when we work on our projects, each single user story, we call it a ticket. Okay, so that's the ticket that I want you guys to work on. Ask me any questions, guys. We're about to round up. Okay, I appreciate you guys coming on this evening. Okay. Check me out tomorrow evening. I'm going to have possibly another Q&A session. Very, very informal. Very good questions. I like the questions you guys asked tonight. Bring as many questions as possible. For those of you doing the actual tickets, work on them. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Okay. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys coming on this evening. I look forward to speaking with you this week. Don't forget, the next class is going to be on Saturday, this coming Saturday. Okay, it's absolutely free. And just keep checking that site that I just posted. You're going to see the next topic we're going to cover. Okay, so you can start prepping and reading. Okay, so please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. Do not take rejections personal. Okay, do not take rejections personal. It only takes one company to say yes out of all those interviews. A lot of us go through about 100 interviews. It just takes one company to say yes. Okay. So don't forget that. Okay. Be patient, persevere, keep striving. Okay, come into class, take this class, and guess what? Victory is yours. No complaints. Okay, we're optimistic. We're engineers. Okay, what do? We don't complain. Okay, we go straight forward. That's where we go. Okay, and that's the way I want you to go. All right, guys, enjoy your evening. Enjoy your day, enjoy your week, and enjoy your year. This is Engineer Uchenna Akuluso coming to you live. Peace, and I'm out.